WPGC 95.5. Myself, the scholar DJ Akademiks. I got the guy in the building. Told you he was coming, Mr. Benny the Butcher. What's happening, homie?
The Butcher coming. What's good, G's?
Yeah, man. So before we even get into it, man, being from Buffalo and everything, how you feeling about your Bills being 3-0 right now, man?
Oh, man, that's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? We going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow. So you jumping like all the way off the cliff.
We going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Really?
Nah,
like you really believe that? Oh,
I don't believe that.
Oh,
but
okay. I was just
I like saying that.
Oh, okay. It sounded good, but you said it with confidence, though. You did say it with confidence. I almost thought you was crazy for a second, but it is what it is. But anyway, though, man, so how's it feel being out and about, man, moving?
Man, it's dope, man. I love D.C. Show a lot of love out here. And we on the plugs. I met touring. You know what I mean? We rocking out. The people, they've been showing a lot of love. We've been killing these venues every night. I love it. I'm in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you just did iconic Howard Theater last night in D.C. How was that?
Oh, that was dope, man. They showed up and showed out. I brought my boy Graf out. I brought Freeway out. I brought Tay-Rock out. Smoke Dizza. So, you know what I mean? The rappers was in the building. We just had fun.
All right. So with your genre of rap, it's just like you take it back to the essence. Like, before we really even get into it, has it been a challenge or been hard, or you feel as though just to break through with your style of rap, or just to kind of commence to really what's popping right now?
Since Griselda started on our run, it really haven't been hard. It's been some obstacles, but the people been taken to it instantly. It's been kind of fast, but this was all like 10, 15 years before the Griselda thing. We've been putting in work since then, so it ain't like an overnight thing. But since we formed like Voltron, you know what I'm saying, it's been moving fast, man. We've been blessed.
All right, and what's your actual label situation? 'Cause I know y'all had the Shady situation, and then you had you did a tape on Empire too as well, right?
Yep.
And now you're dealing with Rock Nation. So how does all that twine in together?
Well, I'm signed to Griselda Records, and you know what I'm saying? Griselda Records is signed to Shady Records, but I operate as an independent artist. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm managed by Rock Nation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if these labels they want to sign me, they got to check for me. Let's go. I just turned down a $500,000 deal, so it got to be some cash. You know what I mean? Because we comfortable to the independent hustle, the independent grind, and we comfortable doing that. And this is what we know. So we cool with running our plate all the way out. It ain't about getting with a big company. It's about long as the people getting the music, getting the merch, and we can do what we like to do and feed our family off of it. We good with that.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's just so many outlets and ways to put your music out. Like, some people even say that what's the point of even major record labels anymore?
Yeah, people say that all the time. You hear Hov say it. You hear Drake say it. You hear Master P say it. You hear these dudes say it all the time. So you gotta question it. These are seasoned vets in this game, and they telling you that. So you got to kind of question that.
Yeah, because before, back in the day, you kind of needed the distribution to put the physical records out there.
Right.
Now it's just, I mean, you got Tidal, iTunes, you can upload that yourself. So it's like, you really don't need it, in my opinion. But it still works. I mean, have you seen a difference between dealing with these guys from moving on your own with the Griselda record label, or is it just like, I'd rather just move on mine?
No, I definitely seen a difference. I learned a lot from Westside Gunn. That's my cousin. I learned a lot from him, and he's a smart businessman, and he helped me like the Griselda thing put me on bigger platforms and things of that nature that allow me to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Because he know that, okay, Benny get this and Benny get that, he good, he gonna take off running. You know, I don't need to hold his hand. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to babysit me. I could really hustle in this game by myself.
Speaking of that, man, I just gotta ask you, what type of 4-leaf clover did you find to come from Buffalo to get to Shady, to get to Empire, to get to Rock Nation? Like, how does that happen? Because for people, just a random thought, I mean, people don't really think past, I mean, we really don't even think of Boston. Right. But once you get to New York, it's just Canada. And that's what everybody thinks of. So just give people a little background of how it is and just how did you come out of that upstate New York to really getting to where you are now?
All right, boom. I'm going to make a long story longer. You know what I'm saying? With the Griselda thing, with Shady, it was going to start out as management. But Paul Rosenberg ended up signing Westside Gunn at Conway. You know what I mean? So when he did that, Wes brought me in. He signed me. And like I said, I was doing the sway in the mornings, the freestyles. I built my name on the freestyles. And I was dropping tapes. I put out Tanner Talk 3. That was like that was like a big step for me. That classic album that changed my life. I can't lie. Like, that's where I seen things changing for me instantly. I did the plugs I met in a Rock Nation relationship.
That's the project that's out now.
Yeah, plugs I met. That's out right now, streaming everywhere. The relationship with Rock Nation been an ongoing thing because before Shady, they was gonna sign a Rock Nation before Shady.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was like,
and this is 3 years ago.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. So by the time we worked up to what we cooked it up to, I took a lot of interviews. I stayed humble. I worked with a lot of different dudes. I was open to a lot of things. It's the way that I approached it. Outside of the talent, I was able to rise like this. I built a team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes in here, they make a lot of moves. They don't get the credit for, you know what I'm saying, for what they do. But I got a dope team and people who willing to ride with me till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? And just putting in a lot of work and taking interviews and traveling, taking shows, and just building my name up. You know what I'm saying? I put the work into building my name up. I didn't do all the cute things before we was doing radio stations like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what we was doing. You know the grind. And I just had that process. You know?
All right. Anything else you want to let the people of the DMV know about you, man?
Hey, yo, the Butcher coming. Yo, I was just in Howard Theater. It was legendary. It was crazy. I show love. Every time I come here, I'm coming back. Go get that Plugs I Met. You know what I'm saying? We on the Plugs I Met tour live. That's what we doing. The Butcher coming. Big Griselda, Big BSF.
There it is. Let them know how they can hit you, too. IG, hey, Twitter.
Yo, on IG is Get Benny. On Twitter is Benny BSF. You know what I'm saying? For all the ladies, you want to hit me is 1-800 Big Willie.
Wow. It's WPGC 95.5, Benny the Butcher. Man, that's a wrap. Appreciate you coming out, homie.
You already know.
All right, man.